Um, Shout out to Money AD for the interview the other day. Um, I'm eating dry mangoes, dry Philippine mangoes. I just want to thank him for the interview. I'm about to re-upload it on my channel. It was a really good interview, and it was like really translucent. Um, the subject I'm going to talk about is, uh, hip hop, male versus female hip hop, and the hypocrisy of, you know, male hip hop. And, like, the hip hop group named Two Live Crew did Me So Horny. And they had like plenty, like enormous outrage back in 1989 due to their album cover. And um, um, the album cover was pretty, distinctive. And they had like the four, women's in bikini, and like you see like the four groups like sitting down in the sand and just repping like Miami, Florida, so to speak. But as soon as they seen like the politics were on them like crazy, and you know, as they said, it wasn't right. I think it was had to do with like misogynist, calling women bitches and hoes, and I didn't really care, you know what I mean? Because women can do it too. Women back in like late 80s and 90s, they were actually pretty much like red pill in a way. Like MC Light, Queen Latifah, like it was like some really like conscious rap, so to speak. And now as we delve into like the 90s, like 89 and like 90 is like when you have NWA and other groups that have like a chauvinist that are like women called bitches and hoes, and like people just start having relationship problems like crazy. And we don't know, you know, like if your daughter is just like been sleeping around, because it's just like really detrimental. And you have like um 90s like female rappers, like Lady of Rage was pretty much red pill. She didn't like really take off her clothes or anything for nobody. Um, but there was like Roxanne Shante was one of them. That was actually one of those rappers that didn't take any bull crap. And what I'm correlating to is like the Megan and Cardi B stallion WAP, or I hate that stupid name. Um, I really do. It's just like really dumb, and I don't really get it because there's really no outrage against that compared to the Two Live Crew that happened 30 plus years ago. Um, it's just not really all that great. It's just that like women have a huge tendency of like taking off their clothes off now, and it's been like infiltrating inside the black community and telling black women like, hey, it's okay to act hoish, it's okay to act like a slut, you know, have an OnlyFans account. It's okay to, you know, um, have a dildo and stuck into a wall and acting like that's like fantasize about things that's not like, afraid to like cope with really real. Because when you experience something fake, then like you just live like in a cartoonish world. I'm sorry to say that. It's just that like women just tend to become more atrocious, more um, like just have like a vacuous mindset, and like spiritually, like they just Jezebels. I mean, They scared to like talk to a man. They scared to like communicate with men. Like I just don't really believe in game at the age of like 11 years old. I kid you the hell not. Like I really didn't. You know, um, it's just like why me? Like why I said like why convince me to talk to women, but women don't really have the the code mechanism, not the code mechanism, but there's no genuine conversations to begin with. It's always about what how much money you make and like what car you drive, and it's just like really absurd. And like I just don't like people digging into my pockets, like spirit, like emotionally and physically, especially physically. Um, but back to what I was saying that like you have like groups that are I think like 80, 89. Like I think like mid to late 80s was like the period of like being misogynist and have every right to call women a hoe. Women do act skankish like ever since they have been brought to this earth. They don't mind like digging into your pockets, and they just didn't have a good. They're not really influential. They easily get with like bad influence, but it's up to us. Like it's our choice as men to like you know how we look at ourselves and how we view ourselves. Like if we act like a bad boy, then we act like a bad boy. If we have like a red pill mentality, then we have like a red pill mentality. But like I have like a neutral heart because I'm black and white, meaning that like I'm light and dark at the same time, and it has nothing to do with race at all. And um, I, I cringe. My birthday just passed, by the way. And I really didn't like my mom gave me that birthday card and saying like I'm kind hearted and stuff. And I just totally scratched it out. I didn't really like to be called kind hearted. Nah, because I'm just gonna be real and genuine. Like my mom was one of those people that actually like was acting like still have that Jezebel spirit like these other women have. Like she is no different from it. So like the way she treated me around like before like my adolescent years and my teen years, like it was just really detrimental. And like I'm just gonna cross it out. I still got the birthday card, and I just didn't really care. But anywho, uh, let me get to the back what I was saying. So no, uh, the rap culture nowadays is just heading towards like women. Like women are wearing down the pants. Now us men in the rap game nowadays, we just whine and cry about how loyal we are, how much money we make, and like wearing like all these tattoos and things that are just like too much for us, man. Like they just like mean, you know, to be fair, we tend to strive on chaos and destruction. We and it creates more. Consequently, it tends to create like a more of a extreme crisis, a midlife crisis at that. And it's like perpetual and continuous self hatred we got towards ourselves. If you love yourself, what I'm about to say, damn, let me cut this down. If you love yourself, then you shouldn't be like listening to Cardi B and like Megan Thee Stallion females. You know, you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't like be on OnlyFans and start a like commotion and shit. Like, they just getting like nailed like by random dudes and having open relationships. You know, open relationships is the new marriage nowadays. I mean, let's be serious. It is. But there really wasn't no castigation between Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Now, I did not watch the video. I didn't really watch the video, and like it really gave me. I already know it's gonna give me a chill. It's bad enough I seen Nicki Minaj and like the Anaconda videos. Like, why didn't get go after her for that? You know, but men, you know, like back in the day, like two like for NWA, when we have something right to say, it's a problem. But when women say something sexual or come off like over promiscuous, then they don't really say anything about it. It's just that, it's really over. That's why I'm really single. Alright, because females are really forever and will be materialistic. Like I care. I don't really care for female validation anymore. Like, who really gives a fuck? Well, females don't care about me. Why should I care about them? I'm tired of like hidden emotions. I'm tired of like women have like to feel the need to like suppress the emotions, but in a sexual manner, they don't like to express themselves. They really don't know how to express themselves. It's like, okay, just like get to the point where you need to say. I don't really give a fuck. Fuck game and fuck everything else. Like, you suspect me to talk to you, but you're scared of rejection. But look how we feel. I tend not to care. But anyways, that's all it is. It's just that um the Megan Stallion and like the Cardi B video, rap culture, WAP culture. Like, it didn't. I wasn't surprised. Like I just like it really phased me, and like have to respond to the video that like is driving me nuts. I tend not to really give a fuck, you know. But you just look at it. Just remember, MGTOW. It doesn't matter what culture, like if it's a male or female. Remember, if they hated you, remember they hated God first before they hated us. You know, I just prefer to walk alone. But I got scared to be alone. It's funny because women are gonna call you out because you're a virgin. you know, you never interact with women, or they just ask you personal questions to make you feel uncomfortable. But look at them. They're the ones who are alone, you know, being on OnlyFans a lot, don't really tell anybody. Or they just like play with their dildo on a low profile. I just don't care. Trust me, I met women like that. Remember, remember women, when you lack of self esteem, you're just you just ain't shit. You really aren't. Sorry, I'm just tired. This came from the store, but anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. By the way, I'm only like 2 subscribers. I mean, I'm only almost close to 300 subscribers. So, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.